We only do weekend editions of PFTPM when there's significant news, and significant news came early this morning as it relates to the Minnesota Vikings. Rookie cornerback Khyree Jackson, 24 years of age, fourth-round selection out of Oregon earlier this year, died in a three-car accident on Friday night, Saturday morning in Maryland. The rumors started to circulate around 10 a.m. Eastern. We started to poke around. We watched. We reached out to the Vikings. Eventually, the Oregonian reported that Khyree Jackson had indeed died. Head coach Dan Lanning of the Oregon Ducks confirmed it. The Vikings issued multiple statements. It really is a horrific tragedy. It's one of the things that NFL coaches dread during this downtime between the conclusion of offseason workouts and the start of training camp. Getting that phone call in the middle of the night that something has happened to one of your players. Kevin O'Connell endured that early this morning, hearing the news as it relates to the passing of Khyree Jackson. And it's a tragedy no matter what, but I think compounding it for the Vikings is they really had high hopes for Khyree Jackson. Again, it's a tragedy no matter whether he's on the team, off the team, high hopes, low hopes. But I think as the Vikings try to process this, the fact that he came in and he had a personality that kind of took over the room, the teammates took to him quickly, it's going to be harder for them to process this and move forward because they viewed him instantly as somebody who could come in and be an integral part of the team. It's nevertheless a tragedy for his family, for his friends, for his teammates, for his coaches. And also, there were two other lives claimed. They were all riding in the same car. There's a report from the Maryland State Police that shares some of the details of what transpired. Isaiah Hazel was driving a Dodge Charger with three individuals in it. Khyree Jackson was sitting in the front seat, and A.J. Litton was in the back. All three men had played college football. Jackson is the one who had made it to the NFL. And the state police report suggests there was an Infiniti that was trying to change lanes at a high rate of speed, hit the Charger and sent it off the road. There was another vehicle that was struck by the Infiniti, and the Charger, according to the police report, struck multiple tree stumps before coming to a rest. And again, all three individuals inside that Dodge Charger perished in the accident. We'll have more updates at PFT as developments continue and as information comes to light. The police report indicates alcohol may have been a factor, and it doesn't point to any of the drivers, but the driver of the Infiniti is the one that is mentioned in the report as moving at a high rate of speed, changing lanes or attempting to change lanes, and striking both the Charger and the Impala in the course of this three-car accident. So, look, it's a reminder of a couple of things. One, life is sacred, life is precious, and it can change like that. And it's just something we need to be aware of. It's not a doom and gloom thing. It's just reality. Things can change quickly. Appreciate the time we have and appreciate our loved ones, and make sure they know that we appreciate them while we're still able to let them know that. And secondly, if alcohol was involved, as our capability to pick up our phone and press a button and get a ride from wherever we are in whatever condition we're in, as that evolves and gets easier and simpler, there are fewer and fewer excuses for anyone to get behind the wheel of a car when they have had too much to drink. And if alcohol was a factor in this accident, it's just another example of the tragedies that are avoidable. Plenty of tragedies in life are unavoidable. Alcohol-related accidents that claim lives, that is avoidable. So we'll continue to follow the story. We extend our deepest condolences to the families of all the victims of the tragedy and the Vikings as they try to process this horrible news that interrupted a 4th of July weekend and that they'll now have to forever deal with as they move forward and try to make sense of this tragedy. Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.